Jewellery. It's something we buy to add sparkle to life's big moments. But behind the bling, the beating heart of the trade in precious metals and priceless stones is to be found in one tiny corner of London. Welcome to Hatton Garden.
How much do you want for them?
£1,000.
It's a secretive wheeler-dealer world where a handshake seals those deals and cash is king. The gold runs through the street like a river.
This is roughly about £95,000. Hello, coming.
Knock on one door and you could find a goldsmith turning precious metal into a precious ring.
I've lost a diamond ring over there, so if you can find it, you can have it.
Knock on another and you might find someone scavenging for treasure in the strangest places.
They are so disgusting. I absolutely hate them.
Inside every safe, there's probably a diamond.
This is one of the rarest yellows on the planet. Put your fingers out. £250,000.
Wow. And behind every diamond, there's a story.
Engagement ring. I've been hiding it at my mum's house.
Hatton Garden has been London's jewellery district for the past 200 years, the last of the old trade quarters to remain intact. Today, some 350 small businesses are crammed into 3 nondescript streets. Among them is Holt's, gemstone specialists. And here's Mr. Holt himself, who fled Nazi-occupied Austria in 1939 and came straight to Hatton Garden. Holt's has just received its latest commission and is calling upon the services of one of the garden's longest-serving goldsmiths, Michael.
This client is really, really particular. Just the way the facet edges come to the top.
Right.
Really need to be perfect. Very special customer.
I understand. Yeah, no, that's not a problem.
Okay,
no,
thank
we'll
you.
move forward with that. It's a nice commission. Yeah, it was a bit of fun. Yeah.
You know, we've got a Stewart, we've got a Russell, we've got a Jonas, we've got, you know, lots of others. But this is a Michael job.
Michael started out in Hatton Garden 50 years ago as a 15-year-old apprentice.
And here we go again. At the moment, I've got about an ounce of gold. This takes the metal down to the thickness I want it to be. It's a bit like a mangle, really. It's a very old way of working, but it works. You know, you've got to love what you do. And I've always stuck to the maxim, if you don't like what you do, then you're not really going to be very good at it. I mean, even after 50 years, I'm only as good as the last job that I've ever done.
A short stroll away, you'll find Steve. Until recently, he worked at a cash for gold store, but it went bust. Now he's gone solo and works as a freelance bullion dealer out of a friend's office.
It's really daunting. I mean, I've never been self-employed, so it's an unknown entity at the moment. I felt safer working for someone now, but I've known people could buy something and earn fantastic money on it. You never know what you're going to buy. You never know what's going to come over the counter. It stinks up here. Someone, they've had like a curry or something. No, they have. And you're just waiting for that one piece, you know, and that's what everyone hopes for.
Steve is eking out a living buying gold from his old customers. The trick, of course, is to sell it on for more than he's paid for it.
1374.69.
But with gold prices changing twice a day, that's not as easy as it might sound.
Thank you very much. The gold that I've just bought is dropping very quickly. So I need to sell it straight away just to try and get a day's wages or to get a profit.
Steve sells his gold to precious metal dealers in the garden, where, even though he gets preferential rates, he's still at the mercy of the markets.
Right, okay, I lost money. I lost 2p a gram. It was, I paid $9.40 and I got $9.38, so I lost 2p a gram on 9 carat, but that's life. So tomorrow's a new day. It's time to go home and cry.
Prices may go up or down, but gold is always sought after. And in Hatton Garden, there are businesses devoted to looking for gold in the most unexpected of places.
Oh my God. Oh, I just touched my mouth.
25-year-old Leigh joined the family business Mastermelt 2.5 years ago.
I absolutely hate them. They are so smelly and so disgusting, and they come out with blood all over them, and some of them come out with the roots still attached. Full step. Oh, it's the ones with the blood. It's so disgusting. The most valuable batch we have had is about 65 grand's worth. Just one bag. And we've had 8 of these bags today.
Teeth are sourced from dentists all over the world.
Hi, Steve. Got some teeth for you.
This batch comes from North America.
You're welcome.
The gnashes are melted down at 1200 degrees Celsius. 20 minutes later, a lump of metal containing 2,300 pounds worth of gold emerges. But Leigh doesn't scavenge for gold only in teeth. She spends most of her time visiting jewellers' workshops all over Hatton Garden, and indeed Britain. Jewellers generate huge quantities of gold dust, and air extractor units are used to stop it escaping.
Anywhere that you would normally throw away waste in your workshop, there will be metal in it. Your clothes, seat covers, shoes. We've had people give their dog beds.
And when jewellers wash their hands, they're literally throwing money down the drain, which is why settlement tanks are sometimes used to hold on to the precious sludge.
It's disgusting.
This particular one hasn't been empty for almost 2 years.
Oh!
But where there's muck, there's money. All in a day's work for Leigh.
Come on, you.
Although Hatton Garden isn't actually paved with gold, it's always drawn those in search of riches.
No, I'm mine. You can't have it. You can't. Oh God, I need to make your toast.
Johnny used to be a high-flying property developer but lost everything in the crash. He's now reinvented himself as a dealer in gold, diamonds and antiquities. Kiva's one of his 4 children.
I might get a phone call just like really, oh please darling. I might get a random phone call, or I'll just sit literally, if it's a nice day, jump on the road and go around a few places, bric-a-brac stores, car boots, shops, charity shops, looking for, you know, a bargain. Anything to potentially turn into porridge for him. There's always the potential to find, you know, that amazing piece and potential to find a hidden treasure.
Like many in Hatton Garden, Johnny is out to make a buck by buying cheap and selling high.
Just for you, huh?
It's not old. I think it's sort of mid-20th century. I don't like it, you know. 300 quid.
Close but no cigar. No, I've been bid more.
Really?
I've been bid more, yeah.
Grab them. Grab it with both hands.
Really?
Yeah.
420?
No.
So I'm going to have to try the...
330.
No.
That's it.
No, I can't. I don't think... I mean... No, that's like zero profit. All right, it doesn't have to happen.
Okay.
Next time.
Good luck.
Nice to
Take
see
care.
you.
Nice seeing you.
Back in the boot. In you go. There is a story in the war. There was, you know, Moshe and Abi, they had this can of beans. And they were selling this can of beans and he sells it for 1 ruble. Moshe sells it to Abi, then Abi sells it for 1.2 rubles to somebody else. It was going along and each one was selling it to Abi, to Moshe, to Chaim, to Yankel. Each one was selling it and adding on their little bit. Anyway, a week went by and Frankie comes along and he eats it. He spits it out, it's rotten. He goes running back to the last guy he bought it from. And he says, "What did you sell me? It's rubbish. It's all rotten." He goes, "What, you idiot? You ate it? It's not for eating, it's for selling."
It's another day in Hatton Garden.
Got little friends.
And Leigh, gold reclamation specialist, is on her way to her latest job, to help clear out a local workshop. Carl and his colleagues at London Rocks are part of a new generation of jewellers in the area.
We make bespoke jewellery. We make anything. This ring here is one of my designs. Just come back as it was loaned out to a celebrity, and she wore it to the BAFTAs, and obviously she must have been celebrating because it just got totally smashed to bits.
Hi, it's Leigh from Mastermount. Thank you.
Carl is relocating to a new workshop down the road, which is why Leigh is knocking at the door.
It's going to be sad leaving this gaff. I've always loved the view of the council block.
How you doing?
Oh, all right.
Ready?
I think so.
Leigh is here to make sure that as the workshop is dismantled and packed away, not a particle of gold dust escapes.
Couple of old socks. There's probably gold in them there socks.
Out comes the hoover, out comes the flooring.
Sorted.
And the whole lot is taken away to be processed.
Steve, I have 2 bags of sweet for you from Carl Carter.
Okay, thank you.
Although less than half a square mile of central London, Hatton Garden is the glittering centre of the UK jewellery trade, including a great deal of the cash for gold business from all over Britain. Places like Herne Bay in Kent, where an ageing population makes for a promising market in second-hand jewellery.
The start of hopefully a busy week. Hello. Hello.
Simon opened his shop in 2011 when, thanks to the financial crisis, gold prices were at a record high. But even though prices have dropped, there's still business to be had.
Some need the money for repairs to their home or bills or just general, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, buddy, sit yourself down. Let's have a look.
Whatever the jewellery's
These are
sentimental
your
value,
property to sell,
it's
yeah?
almost certainly worth more as
most
scrap.
important.
They're me nans. We've cleared out her house.
The ring's 14 carat, okay? So we'll weigh that first. I'll work it out without the stone. I'll leave the stone in it. That'll be 65 quid on its own. There's your money. Happy days. Good news or bad news?
Oh, bad.
You're looking at like £12, but I'll give you 15 quid for it.
Okay.
What are you going to use the money for? Pay the bills?
No, that would help, no.
In there then. There it goes. 253.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Lovely, thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. we here in Herne Bay, it's a little bit more lucrative because we don't have the competition that there is in Hatton Garden, which means we can do slightly better profit-wise when we take our goods to Hatton Garden than you would do if you bought gold in Hatton Garden.
Every week or so, Simon brings his haul of gold up to Hatton Garden, where he sells it on to Steve.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
Oh yeah, was it 14?
Yeah, a little bit of 14, pretty.
Smoky stone.
Smoky quartz, yeah.
Nan's engagement ring is cut up, ready for the melting pot.
Get you a... That's nice, look at that.
Australian opals, they are.
Although Steve holds on to a ring he thinks he can sell for more than its scrap value.
1743, good year. And 40.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll speak to you later.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks,
Steve.
Simon.
Bye.
Take care.
Quite pleased with that. It was a good day Monday, good day Tuesday, and a good day Wednesday.
In the Hatton Garden jungle...
Thanks, Leigh, you're right. Got a bit of gold to scrap.
Steve depends on the small scraps of profit he makes from being a middleman.
Steve, that's £1,738.
Okay, thank you. I paid 1,740 and got 1,738, but I have the 14-carat ring, so that will be the profit. So if that sells today for £50, that's the profit. So there is a profit, that's the good news, but it shows you how tight the margin is.
At the end of the day, the Herne Bay haul joins the rest of the gold for the daily melt. Engagement rings, retirement gifts, birthday presents, tokens of life and love. In the great furnace of Hatton Garden metals, all were created equal and are now ready to start the process all over again.
This bar on today's price is roughly about £95,000. Same again tomorrow.
Two weeks after Carl has moved into his new workshop, Leigh is on her way to tell him how much his junk is worth. 13 kilos of the old workshop debris have been incinerated, sifted, smelted and tested.
Going to be like, I've got some really good news for you. It's like £150.
Well, you're joking.
Fuck off.
It comes to
Dun, dun, dun.
£2,109.
Excellent. Well, I am happy with that.
Good.
Thank you, sweet fairy. Thanks a lot, darling.
You're
Cheers.
very welcome. I'm glad you're happy.
Put it there.
For many in search of a unique item of bespoke jewellery, there is only one place to go.
Hatton Garden, please.
Businesswoman Amaryllis and her lawyer husband Kenneth are on their way to inspect progress on the exotic bird they've commissioned from Michael.
Hello.
Hello, Michael. How are you? How
Fine,
lovely
thanks.
to see you. Is my bird ready?
It's moving along. Come in and I'll show you.
You and I share the same taste in colours of cars because I have a yellow Porsche, you see. So
But this is where it all happens. I made a silver model to show you where we are.
that is really taking shape beautifully, isn't
And
it?
there's the gold one with the little wings. It goes like that. So you will have a chain from one wing and a chain behind his head going that way. So you have to decide what stones you want on his little chest and going round on his head.
I love the diamonds.
And emerald eyes.
Yes.
And I was thinking of giving him an eyebrow on top here.
Would that be in gold? Or?
That will be in
Yes.
white gold.
Behind every piece of jewellery there's a story, and Amaryllis's bird is no exception.
We had a terrible time last year. I was on chemotherapy.
Yeah.
I am having this to cheer myself up.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I'm glad to hear that you're on the mend. That's the most
I'm
important
glad to hear
thing.
my bird's doing so
Yes,
well. It's beautiful.
yes, it's moving along nicely, and we'll have her in flight soon.
It's estimated that over 50% of Britain's diamond trade passes through Hatton Garden each year.
It's not how big your rock is that makes the money. It's how sexy you want that rock. And, you know, colour and clarity is where the dollar is.
Neil, the self-styled rock doctor, sources stones for punters like Michael looking for an engagement ring.
Hi, Michael, nice to see you.
How are you? Yeah, lovely to see
He
you.
also
Yeah,
does
very
a
well.
nice line in very high-end diamonds.
I buy quite a lot of diamonds on behalf of a client who stores his wealth in diamonds.
Yeah.
And this particular one's for him. This is a 3.5 carat, one of the rarest yellows on the planet. Put your fingers out. So that's a Zimmy yellow.
Wow. I hate to know what that's worth.
£250,000.
Wow.
And there is only a yellow that looks like that from the Zimmy mine, so it's unbelievable.
Michael opted for a cheaper rock. She said yes, by the way. At the cheaper end of the market, Johnny is on his way to help out a friend in need. Steve.
We're just setting up for the morning rush. This is the new beginning.
With the bullion market not what it was, Steve has branched out and he's joining forces with Johnny to buy and sell silverware, jewellery and anything else they can make money on.
I've always been interested in antiques and bits and pieces. After the bullion dried up a little bit, this is the next best thing.
Steve is probably, within this business, I would consider him my best friend. You know, we're both struggling along trying to make things happen.
I actually picked this spoon up. It cost me £50. I've seen a spoon go for 28,000, so maybe this is the spoon. Do you understand spoons? Where is Johnny then? Oh, right, okay, we are by square pie.
Just as Johnny arrives, Steve gets a call with an exciting proposition.
Nice. Hello. Right, I'll tell you, can I send my diamond man out to you? He's with me now. Right, the cab driver, he's been bid £4,000 on this diamond.
Oh yeah, and you believe a London cab driver?
Well, everyone's a nice guy.
Everyone's a nice guy.
You're all right, yeah?
A London cabbie called Mike has been offered £4,000 for his late mother-in-law's diamond ring. But he's hoping that Steve and Johnny can get him more.
This is proper, isn't it, John? Come in. I've told Johnny what you've...
That's what I've been offered, but as I said, we discussed it that I wanted more. But you said that you most probably can do.
Absolutely, definitely. So, if you've been offered that, then we can beat that.
Yeah. I know you, and I know you for a long time.
Right.
And you've always been good to me, so I do trust you.
I remember him. We used to watch the cab for you.
That's right.
Yeah. We watched the cab. Yeah.
That's right.
He doesn't trust you. He trusts
Well, I'm sure he doesn't.
No,
He says he knows you for a long time.
See, the only thing I'm worried about, and I'll tell you now, and this might insult you.
Yeah.
If I leave that with you, as much as I trust
Swap
you.
the stones.
Yeah, exactly.
I must tell you, anybody that we show it to in order to achieve the best, we might have to take the stone out.
To weigh it.
But I guarantee you that it will be the same stone that will go back in there and be reset.
So I'll leave it with you?
Yes.
All right.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the surprise. Marvellous.
Right, okay, let's try and earn some money, John.
Every year, thousands come to Hatton Garden to buy an engagement ring. These days, most are couples hunting as a pack. But sometimes there is the lone, romantic wolf planning to surprise his intended. Such a man is Chris.
Love's a weird thing when it happens to you. Falling for a girl that you barely even knew. Think it to yourself, does this girl have a clue that without her your world would be so blue?
Chris is an aspiring rapper, but by day he works as a security guard in a shopping centre in Essex.
The more I think about it lately, I can't sort of see any stage of my life without her.
He's been dating Sicilian-born Giuseppina for the past 4 years.
We met on a cruise ship. She was working in reception. I was working as part of the entertainment team, doing the dancing. When she met me, I had the body that men want. I eat too much now, I put a bit of weight on, but nothing has changed. The ring for me, I think it needs to symbolise what you feel. The first thing normally that I think women look at is how much was it?
Chris has chosen Carl to make the ring.
I'm Carl.
How you doing, Carl? You all right?
Come in, this is our workshop. There's some of the guys here.
It's busy.
Yeah. So you're looking for a solitaire, I believe?
Yep, for my other half.
Carl has borrowed a few diamonds from his dealer in Hatton Garden to show Chris.
Really, it's not about the size, you know. If you've got a nice cut, nice colour, nice clarity stone, you're going to see it from across the room anyway, no matter how big it is. So, you know, basically, you've got your different shapes.
Yep.
Then you've got your colours. D being the best, E coming downwards.
Okay.
I mean, what sort of budget are you working with?
Around 4,000.
About 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. This is an E colour. Have a go. That one is 2,700. Now this one here, this is the most expensive. This one is gonna max you out with your budget, right? Basically, this one is a larger stone and a very good colour. It's the best colour. The big stone there, 3679. Okay, they're really good quality and good colour. So you know, why not go for the little bit bigger as well?
No,
if
yeah,
it's
definitely.
within the budget, you know, there's not really any reason to go for the smaller one. But you know, I don't want to tell you what to have. It's up to you, you know, at the end of the day.
I think the bigger one.
Go for the bigger one, yeah?
Yeah, I have to.
I mean, why
she
not?
deserves it. You do it one time.
Exactly.
It's another day, and Steve and Johnny are out to make another $1.
I love this office.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
Fantastic.
They flogged Mike the taxi driver's diamond ring to a dealer in the garden.
You was actually originally offered 4,000.
Yeah.
And we've got you 4,200.
Fantastic.
So
brilliant.
We're happy
Lovely.
with that.
I'm very
John,
happy.
Thank you.
Thank you very,
Thanks for
very
coming
much.
round. Take care.
All right, you look
This
after
time,
yourself.
Johnny
All
and
the best.
Steve have turned a profit.
It actually sold for 4,500 and we paid Mike 4,200. So that will be 200 to me and 100 to Johnny.
Exactly.
Now they're off to Suffolk, searching for the Holy Grail, a piece that they can buy for a song and sell for a fortune back at the garden.
When me and Johnny do days like this, we go in together. We share costs.
Share costs and hopefully profits and sometimes losses.
First stop, an antiques warehouse.
Sorry.
How much is it?
£45.
Right, okay. Silver plate. John, I bet that's dear. Hey.
But nothing catches their eye, so they try elsewhere.
Well, there's nothing here.
And what we're looking for is smaller items, really.
Well,
Where should we start?
Start at the back of this room.
Okay, thank you.
That's very pretty, but look at the price. £295.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After much searching, Johnny and Steve find some silver sugar tongs.
No, I don't think. Start with that one.
Anyone
yeah.
will do.
And then the one next to it as well.
Thank you.
What they like, this dealer, they'll do a deal for us?
Yeah.
Maybe if we buy the lot?
Yeah.
And these are 15 each, so that's another 30. That's 50 quid at the moment.
Comes to 50. Well, you can have the whole lot for 40.
The whole lot for 25, what?
Could we have these for 35?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, I'm not. I
These
couldn't
too
do
nice.
that.
These too nice.
Word appears to have got out that there are a couple of dealers in town. Lydia is hoping to offload some rings.
That's just a 9-carat ring. Really, its scrap value is £20.
Okay, I'd take that to be fair. It's just because I wanted some cash quickly. I have got another ring. It was valued at like a few £100.
For me, it's about 70 quid,
Okay.
if it helps. if you want 70
Yeah, no,
on
that's
that.
fine. Like it.
So we do 90 on the two, if that's all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Lovely,
Brilliant.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so potential profit on the day.
So plus 30. About £100. Total.
£100.
Back in the garden, Leigh, the reclamation specialist with the gift of turning muck into gold, is on her way to her next client, Michael, the subterranean goldsmith.
Wow, you're really in the basement?
I certainly am.
Oh my. There's gold in your floor, isn't there?
Probably.
So why would you not try and retrieve that gold that's in your floor?
There's not really that much there, I don't think. You can
It's
see that, yeah.
glinting at me. Look, what's that? A bit of gold?
Yeah, there's probably gold all over the floor. Yeah, probably. Oh, hang on.
What's this?
Gold.
That's quite a big chunk of gold. What's this?
Gold, probably.
But you're just walking it out the door?
Probably.
Definitely. And have you hoovered at all?
No.
Never hoovered?
No. Actually, I've lost a diamond ring over there, so if you can find it, you can have it.
Have you ever washed the floor?
No.
Never?
Never.
In 3 years?
No, never.
So one day when you leave this workshop, hopefully you'll find your ring. Well, how much was it worth?
I suppose a couple of thousand, something like that.
There's quite a big spider under here.
Yes, got plenty of wildlife down here.
Yeah, there we are. Perfect. You should maybe invest in a hoover.
Elsewhere, diamond merchant Neil has pulled some impressive-looking rocks from his safe.
We're just looking at a 6 carat each pair of pair cuts, but they're D-flawless, so they're the whitest diamonds you can buy. And the other set we're looking at are the vivid yellow diamonds, 5 carats each. They're vivid yellow, there is no better yellow. On Bond Street, you know, you'd be looking at £300,000–400,000 for those, and probably pretty similar for those. Hi, mate.
The plan is to sell them on to a middleman investor who buys on behalf of some very rich clients.
It's kind of the biggest sale in the last couple of months, you know, so hopefully he'll like what he sees, and we might get a sale.
The rocks, incidentally, have been sent ahead by secure courier.
Hi Neil, how are you?
Nice to see you, mate.
Good to see you.
Cheers. So you've got the vivid yellows matching pair.
Brilliant.
And the matching pair of 6 carat D-flawless pair cuts.
Perfect.
Nice glint. Oh, look at that, the fire off those.
It's pretty perfect, isn't it?
It's pretty, isn't it?
I've got a couple of people in mind that I think it could work with. If not...
The diamonds ping more than any other substance on the planet. I'll never forget a story. A couple got engaged and he wanted to buy her an emerald cut. He had a pair of tweezers like this, popped the emerald cut, locked it, gave them to him, and he pressed too hard, and I swear this diamond just pinged out all the way down their marble top kitchen, and it went ping, 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 and you could see it, and we were all in slow motion following this diamond, and suddenly you heard this ting as it landed in the sink. Thank God for U-bends. Because it got caught in the U-bend. Anyway, their marriage didn't last. So it was obviously doomed from the start.
Okay. What are we looking at?
For the both sets, you know, we're looking at about $750
Okay.
in pounds. Deal?
Well, I'm happy in terms of the pricing, so yeah.
Nice work.
Ideally, I want £120. £70? No. No.
In Hatton Garden, Johnny's talking to a silver dealer who wants to buy his tongs.
Yeah, but the two big ones are nice, clear, hallmarks. Give me £100. £85. £85. Come on, I've got to send them as well.
No, 75. I'm doing a limit finish. So it's not worth it.
All right, so 75, but I'm going to charge a postage to you, so you have to pay me 80. All right? Fine. Okay, take care. Thanks. Bye. All right. Yeah, good. Right. Excellent.
Total profit,
£80.
£20 each for Steve and Johnny.
Great.
Over the road, Carl is about to start work on a piece he hopes will last forever.
Today we're making Chris's ring. It's got a nice diamond solitaire. It's good cut, which is really important because the cut can really enhance the colour. What I tend to do is keep it on a little bit of plasticine. Just stops it getting knocked around. The whole point of making a bespoke piece of jewellery is that you make it to the stone, and every stone is different, you know. This is 18 karat white gold. I just paid £400 for that, without the Carl Carter added tax. First of all, we need to get it into the right shape. When you're dealing with your own clients, there's like a real job satisfaction, because when you hand it over to them, you see their face light up, and that is, you know, that's what it's all about for me. Some people really don't want to spend a lot of money on their rings, and I think that's crazy, you know, because the rings is going to be what you're going to wear for the rest of your life.
The budget was to be set around 4,000. I took a loan from the bank. You know, she deserves something nice, she deserves something special. I was like, right, I can lose this much, you know, and gain at the same time. Working on a surprise proposal, she deserves something big, she deserves something romantic. Proposals are very hard. I don't think women understand the stress we go through as men for a proposal. It's one of the most, it gets talked about more than your wedding.
You've met Stan?
I've met Stan, yeah.
Yeah, we used to go, I was in the same class as him at school.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Same age.
Really?
I'm going slow.
I thought you were much older.
Steve and Johnny's eternal quest for the Holy Grail takes them to a jeweller's and pawnbroker run by their mate Stan.
We have arrived.
We have arrived.
Stan wants to see if the boys can sell on a diamond bracelet.
Good. You think you've got something for us to look at?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Was it 18?
Yeah. It looks good.
Quite clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it cost? Or you said, what's it? You said to me.
18 grand.
Right, okay, £1,000. Okay. Right, okay, so we're just
get me a drink on that.
Right, okay, brilliant. And I'll borrow it. That's the
of course
first thing. Friday, we'll take it to the gardens.
Friday will be in the garden, yeah.
All right, thanks, Dan. Thank you.
In your bag.
Stan has let Johnny and Steve borrow the bangle in return for a drink. That is to say, they'll split the profit 3 ways.
See you later. Bye.
See ya.
Leigh, the resident sweet fairy of Hatton Garden, is once again going about her business of spreading a little sunshine.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Although the diamond ring never turned up, Leigh
Busy?
has still struck gold.
Look at your clean carpet.
Yes, how marvellous. Look at the floor.
How good does it look?
Amazing.
Do you feel like a new man?
I wouldn't go that mad.
What do you normally get for your
A
sweep?
couple of hundred.
Couple of hundred.
Yeah, that's
okay, so we'll go through your floor sweep.
Grab a pew.
Well, I get the good seat.
Yeah, you get the good seat.
Ah, we found 38.9 grams worth of gold. Both your jobs come to £1,300 and 98 pence.
Really?
Really?
That's a surprise. My God, I was throwing that down all over the place. I had no idea. That's a big surprise.
You'll have a nice weekend, won't
I'm
you?
going to have a very nice weekend now. I'm really shocked. You sure this is mine and not somebody else's?
I promise you, this
It could be
has been
somebody
double
else.
assayed.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, it could be
honestly.
somebody else's, yeah. Oh, that's a lesson to us all, isn't it?
Big
Everybody in
lesson.
Hatton Garden, look
It's hard
after your
to-
floor
yeah.
sweeps. It's really great. I'm really pleased with that. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was a nice find, wasn't it? I'm a bit staggered over that, I must say.
The day has arrived for Chris to pop the question.
I have got an engagement ring. Shining. It's still here, I haven't lost it yet. I've been hiding it at my mum's house behind loads of religious icons to keep it safe and to bless it.
Chris's crafty plan involves his sister meeting girlfriend Giuseppina after work and luring her to her romantic destiny.
Walk down to the London Eye, and then when you get here, just give me a call and I'm there.
Chris has roped in friends to help with his amorous ambush.
How you doing? You alright? It's handmade from scratch. How are you? I know, mate.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
That's them coming. Oh my days. Let's go this way. They're coming down.
Giuseppina is led blindly to her fate.
She's not of this earth, and that's how I know she's for me. She's not of this earth, and that's how I know she's for me.
You marry me, babe?
Yes!
Just say it louder.
Yes! Oh my, crazy good. So Gucci. Oh baby! Wow!
I feel like crying. Oh baby, I totally want to. I really want to. I just wanted to be yours, 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 you know. How long did it take you to get this ring? It's amazing. I really like it.
I'm really happy because it's kind of nice that, you know, the ring that says, yes, she's mine. You know, diamonds are a girl best friend. So, you know, it's like
10 weeks after starting it, Michael is putting the finishing touches to the golden bird.
Just looking for, oh, that's what I'm looking for. So I think we're almost there. He's almost flying, isn't he? We'll see what the client has to say. How are you? Are you good? I'll speak to you later. How are you?
Hello. Well, I'm anxiously waiting to see you.
Now it's in your hands.
Oh, I'm so excited about looking at this. Oh, wow. Oh, isn't that stunning? That is just amazing. And you found a blue diamond.
Blue diamonds. Blue diamonds for his
Just
eyes.
perfect.
Try it on. So that goes.
Like a proper bird landing. That is
There.
just stunning.
I like the look of him. Sad to see him go. Good.
Thank you so
Lovely.
much. It's
Okay.
brilliant. It's just lovely.
Can I ask the vulgar question of how much this cost?
I have no idea.
We don't discuss money.
No.
It's too vulgar.
Steve and Johnny are taking Stan's diamond bangle
Hello, gorgeous. Not yet.
to a jeweller in the garden. Anything they sell it for over £1,000, and they'll split the profits.
18 carat, 29 grams.
About 130 odd stones, not that I've counted.
It's probably around about a £7,000 bracelet.
What, retail?
Retail.
We're looking for 3,000 for this.
I'll give you 1,500 for it.
Okay.
So wrong move.
No, I'm kidding.
Right,
No, I knew
okay.
he's
So
it's
18.
worth two. He's a fairest guy. He's the fairest guy in the garden. Yeah, well, stop it.
Okay. Greedy, isn't
No,
he?
I'm not. I'm trying to work.
Greedy.
I want.
He's got 5 children.
I want to know. No, 4. 1 on the way.
Can I have a ruler, please, guys? I need to smack these two. It's worth 2.
That's what.
It's worth 2 second hand.
I think we can do the deal.
Okay.
Lovely. Deal.
Top man.
Thank you.
You've been done.
There you go.
You didn't want to hear that.
No. See you soon.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
So we get 333 quid each.
came out with the offer which was close enough, and we did the deal. I mean, it is what it is. That's what it is worth in the trade.
Yeah.
He's happy.
It's good for us, isn't it? It's good for us.
It's great for us, yeah.
I'll try and sell it for 3.5, 4. Give the VAT man his money, give the tax man his money, and hopefully the rest of it comes to me.
It's always like a happy ending.
Yes. We're happy with that.
Hey!